None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility, and then you don't want the commitments.
I wouldn't want no man holding me down, because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the home, so you know it really, male figures are not substantially important in the family.
One of the things that single moms won't tell you or tell others is that, you know, being a mother is a title that no one can take away from you. Once you have that title of being a mother, it is a title you have for life. And it is a title that no one can take away from you. Unlike the title of being a wife, unlike the title of being a girlfriend or a fiance. All right, those things can be snatched away in an instant. One argument can happen and all of a sudden, miraculously, you're no longer that girlfriend, no longer that wife, no longer that fiance. But as a mom, that is a position that you can't dethrone a mom from being a mom. Okay, whether she's a good mom or maybe not the best mom, she's still a mother. And I am in no way supporting or encouraging, I should say, people to go out and be single moms, but just in many ways trying to allow you all to understand why some women choose that route and why some women feel comfortable moving forward, even though they know that they might be parenting, in some cases, alone. Why I became a single mom, why it's been easier for me to become a mother than a wife. And some of you all know becoming a wife is a journey that I'm on. But I asked myself, why was it so easy for me to, like I said, when I got pregnant with my daughter, I didn't skip a beat. It was like, absolutely, I'm going to have this child and I'm excited. Right? So that, you know, I had never questioned if I was going to have her or not. I knew that I was going to have my baby. However, becoming a wife, getting married has been a much harder road. And I think, I can't speak for all Black women, but I think for many of us, you know, we know that we cannot control a man. You know, you can't control a man, but you can control a child in terms of until they become, you know, until they turn 18. And as a result, it is easier often to become a parent than to be in partnership or in relationship with another adult. You have a level of control over the child that you don't have over an adult person, you know. And so, you know, and I admit to, you know, wanting to have control, you know, and this probably all ties into why, you know, marriage, for me, is happening later in life. You know, I admit to that. Perhaps control issues come from a sense of inadequacy. Again, perhaps control issues come from that void that I was talking about. You know, oftentimes you think your control can prevent hurt. You think your control can prevent a mistake. And so if you know, are struggling with abandonment or trauma of any kind, it seems as though if you take control of the situation, then that can in some way eliminate anything bad from happening, which is not true, but it seems true. You know, it seems true to a mind that maybe hasn't fully matured yet. One of the reasons why for Black women, education and career, I think we lean into those so much is because we can have control over our education, we can have control over our career, and we can control those things more than we can a man. Because we can't control men. It's so much easier to get your PhD and to climb the corporate ladder than it is to work with and submit to, as the Bible says, a man. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. Something that I realized, and as I said, I talked probably more deeply about it with channel members. Become a channel member. Black and Invisible, $10 a month. So let me know what you think about this. Like, share, and subscribe. Click the links in the description box. Get to know what I do with my business, Curated Legacy LLC. I have a book on Amazon. So feel free to check out my book, My Own Gaze, Memoir of an Invisible Black Woman. And also my mom and I have a book on Amazon. It's called My Brother Adam. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Bye. I think many Black women have been socialized to view, if we're pregnant, even if we're married, to look at it as like, well, this is our baby, and I've heard that before, where it's like, if you have a baby, whether you're married or not, that is your baby. So you kind of are socialized in some way to view motherhood through the lens of, worst case scenario, be prepared to do this alone. And that is a way in which I think, probably a mode or a means of protection in terms of how Black women are socialized to protect themselves and protect their children. But I think that can also lead to, of course, a mindset of maybe some women being overly confident or confident about being able to raise a child on their own if they so have to.